Hitler was a fucking dick. And I say it that way for a reason. I mean, we all used to be on the same page with that, but now it's not so clear. But Hitler was a fucking dick. And look, I'm a Jew. We were taught our whole lives to stay away from Hitler, you know? If you're ever walking down the street and there's Hitler, try to get off that street. If you can't get off the street, don't make eye contact, move by him quickly. But the reason I'm bringing up Hitler is we all know that Hitler and the Nazis were the personification of pure evil on the planet Earth. I mean, we have Nazis now. They're not as well dressed. They're kind of ragtag bunches of militia guys wearing Under Armour and camo and night vision goggles, and they get to choose their own hats, which was unheard of in the 30s. And I recently thought, well, I want to check in with Hitler. So I watched this 6-hour miniseries, 6 different hours about the Nuremberg trials and Hitler. You think you know most of that stuff, and you might. But the thing that stunned me was there's this sort of detachment to it. So I'm watching each hour, and I'm kind of, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, the invasion of Europe, sure, yep, the Holocaust, yeah, I knew that. But I'm kind of passive about it. It's not really landing. And then something happens 5.5 hours in. Now, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. He does die at the end, but 5.5 hours in. Now, I don't know if you knew this or not, but before Hitler killed himself, he killed his dog. And after 5.5 hours of watching that thing, that's the moment out loud I said, what a fucking asshole.